Obviously a very disappointing result, entertaining game though. What were your thoughts?
Oh, so far ahead of South Melbourne as a football team is just not funny. But we have ourselves to blame. Two penalties, you got to score. Simple. There's just no other issue there. So it is so frustrating, and it's probably the most disappointing game I've ever had in my career as a coach. I just cannot understand some of the decisions by the officials. I'm not the one here to bag anyone or to really have a go at the officials, because they have a hard job in doing what they're doing. But I thought today was a poor performance, and we can't have our officials being the protagonists of the game. There are 22 players out there, and they should be the people who are taking the glory. And unfortunately, in this game, that wasn't the case. Going back to the game though, I thought with 10 players, my boys were superb. They kept on playing the style that we play, kept the ball on the deck as much as possible. We tried to play and be entertaining, and with that we created some great chances and we didn't take them. So on that front, we are absolutely devastated. But we move on quickly. We've got a quick turnaround this week, and we've got another tough game against Knights. And we just got to get this game behind us as quick as possible, leave it behind us, and look forward to the next one.
So are you referring to Dion's first or second yellow card, or both?
I'm referring to the whole situation. It was a red card, absolutely. I'm not going to go with that. But some other decisions which weren't. If you want me to be specific, I think you are. I'll tell you, Tyson's was a penalty and a red card. Kamal's wasn't a penalty. So that's been specific. So I don't know what the referee was trying to make up, but I thought that, it's not good enough. You can't be doing that on a big derby.
With the way you adjusted going down to 10 men to finish the game over the top, didn't look like you were down a man. Do you see that as a victory of sorts, that you were at least able to dominate possession, dominate territory, and just not finish the chances?
I have to say that there were more positives out of the way we played today than negatives, right? And like you said, after going down to 10 men, we know that it is tough for a team to play against 10 men sometimes, 11 v 10. But we actually, we just did everything right. We had the game there to be won, and we didn't take it. So, I can't say anything about that. At the end of the day, luck desert us today. I don't know, but at the end of the day, we lost the game. Like I said, we've got to move on from it quickly and look forward to the next one.
Seemed to play a bit more direct today, a bit more long ball. Is that because of the way the grass was cut? It's a bit thicker than what it is in Bentleigh greens?
Another issue we've got in this state, and with games like these big derbies, you can't have grounds like this. Now, who's responsible for that? I'm not sure. If it's South Melbourne, then they should fix it, because it's a detriment to the club and to the team. But if it's another trust or Lakeside, whoever they are, you can't have a team like that. And I feel sorry for Chris, because Chris has got he's a good coach and he's got a good team, and his team can't probably play on this ground as much as we can't either, because we like a ground to be fast, right? And today didn't suit us to the team. That's why I admit that we did go a little bit more direct than normal, but also South played a high line. So we tried to catch him in behind with Chris Lucas has been one of the faster boys, and it created quite a few problems today.
How do you make sure this doesn't become a mental burden and there's no fallout? Missing penalty, having penalties saved can be play with players' heads, losing to an arch rival like this. How do you make sure that there's no fallout and no long-term ramifications, and the players aren't still hung up on this by the time you take the pitch again on Friday?
Well, we're going to get about 10 punching bags on Monday. Start punching, get over it. Nah, look, we just got to get over it. Simple as that. You just got to give them. Tomorrow we'll have a look at the video. We'll go through the positives of the game, and that's all you can do. And sort of hopefully build on those positives. And we know what we did wrong. We didn't do much wrong, but when we had the chance in front of goal, we weren't good enough, and that deserved us. So, you just got to swallow it and just sort of pump into the boys and let them know that it's one of those games that got away from us, and we hope it doesn't happen again.